Hey, what's up, guys? Yet another weekly review. Woo! uh, yeah. So it's been actually kind of a tough week. I played more volume this week than I have in a long time, and I tilted a little bit this week. I it didn't. I don't tilt in the way most people do. Well, I mean I do, but I don't tend to spew too much. I definitely have some subtle like tilt where I'm not playing quite my A game, and I'll tend to distract myself with like watching videos instead of playing well. But I don't like go on rage tilt too much. But this week, there were like 3 times where I headbutted my keyboard. Um, Thankfully, it's a very solid Logitech keyboard, and it's took a beating pretty well. So yeah, I don't know why I'm tilting quite so much. I think it might have something to do with. I guess I have really high expectations for myself based on my past success, and so when variance hits and you have that expectation of success, um, then that expectation leads to tilt. One thing that I've been learning because as a result of a little bit of tilt, I've been watching some of Tommy Angelo's videos on Deuces Cracked, and one thing that he talks a lot about is attachment. And when you become attached to a goal, such as I'm going to win X amount of dollars, or I'm going to be the best player at this stake, and things don't work out in the short term, which is always going to happen in poker, then that leads to suffering. And so I think that's ultimately what the problem is that I have these really high expectations for my immediate success, and I just kind of have to let those go and really focus on the process of how do we get there, and that's through playing and studying and just letting the results go. So that being said, I'm going to go over my things that I wanted to do last week, and then go over what I did do, and then I'm going to show you guys how I plan my weeks out. We've got a kind of working. It's kind of like a work in progress how I do my planning, but so what I wanted to do was have 4 coaching sessions and have a maximum of 5 for 11 hours, and I only got 3 in, but I'm fine with that. I wanted to play 25 hours. I actually managed to do that. It was a grind because I didn't get most of that done until the last 3 days. I put most of my volume in. Also, before I forget, I'd like to apologize to anyone that I haven't replied to in emails in the last 4 or 5 days. I have gotten them. I've just been really busy with some other life stuff too, so I'll get to those tomorrow. I'm not avoiding you. So I came out with that video on basic semi-bluffing. I think that was, and the forum to go along with it, which I think was pretty cool, super useful for people, breaks down a very basic skill and teaches you how to use it. I wanted to get the training group set up for this week, but unfortunately, I don't know, for some reason I've been sort of procrastinating on it, so I'm going to have to this week really focus on getting that out, because I think the training group is really good for people and students and everybody, and it doesn't really take that much work on my part. I guess it's just for some reason have been avoiding it. So get the new training group set up. I wanted to do a mental math workout and equity trainer workout. I did both of those, which is great, and actually it took me less time than I expected. I expected it to take me 2 hours to do both those. It only took me an hour, which I think in the future I can expect to be the time that it's going to take, because I'm becoming more efficient at it. The mental math workout, I'm just becoming faster and faster, more accurate. And the equity trainer workout, because I have a lot of ranges already built into Equilab, because I have those ranges built in already, it doesn't take too much time for me to do it. I wanted to do some work with Matt Janda's videos and Flopzilla, balancing ranges, etc., but unfortunately that's something that I just am not going to have time for. Because of my volume goals that I've made with my coach, I really don't have time for that, and I'm probably not going to have time to do it until I'm done with this coaching deal. or this deal of getting coached by Never Bluffing, because I agreed to 55,000 hands a month. And since I'm playing only 6 to 8 tables of six max, it takes more time, and I have a lot of other stuff that's going on too, obviously. So I'm going to be kind of putting that on the back burner, but I'm still going to be working on it in the future because I'm going to master that program. And I think the stuff I've learned studying Matt Janna's videos and Flopzilla have definitely changed my six match game for the better. I had a coaching session with my coach, Never Bluffing 30. It was about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I learned a ton of stuff. I recorded it, and I'll be reviewing it this week. So, yeah, that was last week, and so now I'm going to show you guys what I have planned for this week and how I do my planning. So, surprise, surprise, I have built a spreadsheet to help me plan, basically. And if you guys are familiar with me at all, you'll know that I basically love spreadsheets. I'm actually married to a spreadsheet. She's very beautiful, and she's very smart, very analytical. I really enjoy her. Anyway, what I have here is like the first part is the days of the week, and then like the time slots that I have available for poker, and then breaks it down, adds up what the time I have available. So this week I have 55.5 hours available, and then the activities that I want to do this week. I've worked out that I need to be playing 30 hours a week until the end of my coaching deal in order to meet my volume goal. So that's 30 hours of play. I enter that right there. And then I have a multiplier here because I found that whatever amount I plan to play, I need to schedule in about 30% more than that in order for me to actually reach that goal, because the way I operate is kind of loose and with my time management, and I like to live my life on the fly a lot of the time, so I don't really stick to a particular schedule. So I schedule overtime, and then I have 3 coaching sessions. I know that each coaching session takes me 2 hours and about 45 minutes, so 3 coaching sessions multiplied by that. And then I have some studying tasks that I want to get done this week. Over here on the right, you'll see those. So I have a mental math workout and the equity trainer workout. That should only take an hour. I don't know why I put 2 there. Reviewing coaching from my coach at studying this week should take about 3 hours, because I have a lot of stuff to review and some research to do. And then also getting coached, having a coaching session with him. So that comes out to about 6 hours that I'll be spending on studying this week, working on my game. And then the only other thing I'm doing this week is I'm going to be posting stuff on setting up the training group. So I won't be coming out with a video this week. Sorry guys, I wanted to come out with a video every week, but I just don't have time really right now, and I have to prioritize things, and yeah. So right down here you'll see kind of like I go over each week the things I accomplished this week, and I already went over that. And things I'm going to accomplish this next week is focusing on getting the most out of the coaching through the studying and reviewing of notes and reviewing the coaching sessions and really being ready when I go into them. I'm going to coach 3 sessions maximum. So guys, I don't have too many students right now, but I'm maxing it out at 3, and I currently have 2 scheduled already. So if you want one, now's a good time to do it. And then also just stay focused. Stay focused when I'm working, and yeah, not really anything other than that. I'm going to be doing these typical things, these mental workouts, reviewing the coaching and studying, getting coached, and playing 30 hours, which is the most volume that I put in a very long time. So I'll show you guys here how my schedule looks in Google Calendar. So yeah, I just have a lot of time scheduled for playing. This is just my poker schedule. Obviously, I have a lot of other stuff like rock climbing and taekwondo in here, and that's why there's so many gaps. But yeah, so lots of stuff to do, and I'll switch back to the main camera now. So that's it for poker this week. As far as my personal life, I did promote in belts this week in Taekwondo, and I wanted to get the pictures up for that, but I'm probably not going to get it up because I need to play right now. Not going to get it up. That's what she said. Anyway, um, yeah, and then what else is going on this week? I might be starting to train Brazilian Jiu Jitsu in addition to Taekwondo because the way the schedule is working out at the dojo, it's right after my Wednesday night class in Taekwondo. So Brazilian Jiu Jitsu would be pretty cool to learn. Lots of grappling, and I think it just looks like fun. So other stuff this week, Crankin' is this week, which is I climb at a rock climbing gym around here, and it's a rock climbing competition. And even though it's a competition, it's actually like a really chill event. It's like they have like a keg in the parking lot, and everybody climbs, and there's like food bar. Everyone's barbecuing. It's kind of like a potluck. People bring food, and it's basically like a big party where people climb hard and have fun, and it's just like really one of the funnest parties I've ever been to. So I always enjoy that. And other than that, actually, like once I get done playing in 2 hours, I'm gonna play some PlayStation, and I'm gonna kill some Nazi zombies. Me and my buddy Shane are gonna try and get to level 20 or 25 or 30. Who knows? But anyway, gonna have some fun. So that's it. And I hope you guys are all doing well. And I'll hear from you soon. Or you'll hear from me soon, rather. Alright.